Welcome to a brand new episode of History on Wheels. My name is Mafaz Rahman and today I'm going to take you on a journey of a car brand that formed the backbone of the Indian automotive industry. Now this brand is closely related to the Kaali Peelis that you see in Bombay. A lot of you already know the brand that I'm talking about and how it lives throughout the history and even today, while the presence of this brand is not there in India. Well, watch this episode to know all about it. Today we have the Bombay Fiat Club, a club found by Dr. Sam, where people who love their Fiats go on drives every Sunday for breakfast or staycations. Now the club members, they don't have to pay for anything because Dr. Sam wants everyone to just be there and keep the Fiat Premiers alive on the road. But there is one unsaid rule of the club. You don't take your Fiats out if it rains.
This car is Fiat Millecento, 1955 model. My favorite memory is my Goa tour. Car fell down because of some technical issues. Fortunately, there are still good mechanics in Pune, so I get it done there. Actually, in my entire life, I drove the all Premier Padmini car. We did not kept it. We kept on selling and bought in the companies used to launch the new vehicles. So that made me buying again the Fiat one permanently.
Okay, so first of all, I am 6 feet. There is no headroom for me, but these seats, they are really comfortable, man. I don't think we get such seats in cars today. And knee room, I think, is not an issue.
It used to come with the light here.
Okay, this is the switch for the light. And the name of the car, the Millecento, it's badged here in a very beautiful manner. It looks really tasteful. It has done so many kilometers that when it hits 99999, it gets reset to 0 and then again it goes on from there, and that has been done multiple times in this car. So unlike all the fuel caps that you see today, this has the thread system just like the tap in your bathroom. So that is very unique. And in case you misplace it, sir was telling me that is very difficult to find. Well, this was called the Dukkar, which means pig. And the name comes from the booty of this car that looks curvy like a pig's bum. Now, are you listening to that exhaust note? That gurgle? Now that, we might call it not refined today, but that is character which cars today are missing. Because character like this makes car human.
This is a Fiat Elegant model, 1957, with me for 20 years now. Actually, we used to call it Kaali Peeli, Black Doll, but I have repainted it green now. I am planning to call it the Green Lantern. Well, we have our dedicated people who look after the cars, doctors. We don't call them mechanics, they are all real doctors. Right from the earlier model 54 up to the latest, all the mechanical parts are more or less the same.
Okay, so one feature which these cars have, you will not get it unless and until you spend crores now. The suicide doors. And sir here has done some reverse engineering on the odometer. So if you guys want to see it, come take a look.
All this thing was completely faded. You could not read it correctly. In my factory, I reverse engineered all these letters, everything. Got the whole template made, got it screen printed, put on a new glass, and that's why you can see it so clearly now.
This was the best thing that you could get post-independence in India. And again, I will tell you, I'm 6 feet, I don't have headroom. Knee room is somewhat okay, and you also got these. It's such an old car, but technology, when you keep it simple, it works for decades and decades. So when these cars were designed and when they came out, there were a lot of wars happening in the world, and people had a fascination with fighter jets. And that you could see in the design also. This one got another headlight in the front grille, and if you look at these wings, they do resemble a fighter jet if you look from the front. Now this, in my opinion, is the cleanest car that we have here today with this cream white paint and the pastel green. And if you look at the tires, it comes with these white sidewalls which look really beautiful. And if you look at the wheels, they are not alloys. And even then, look at them. They are so beautiful because back then, cars were designed with passion and not angles. And right here we have today the president of the Bombay Fiat Club.
This is my 1961 Fiat Select. It's my dad's car. It's been in the family since 40 years now. It's been taken care like a small baby. We don't drive her every day. this car comes only for the events. I doubt I would be giving it to my kid, but yeah, the car is staying in the family for sure. It's my dad's car. He used to not give me the car, but finally when I restored her, then he permitted me to, okay, fine, you take the car now. Fashionably restored, so it was almost costing me around 14 lakh rupees.
Jay here told me a really emotional story. Jay told me that he wanted this restoration to be done in front of his father, but his father expired before he could restore the car.
It has a cruise control in it.
1961, and this car has a cruise control. Even my car, which I drive on a daily basis, does not have a cruise control.
So just we need to pull this and the speed is set at a particular speed. This is the best feature we have.
Do you plan on getting married?
No, never, because I'm married to her.
So if you look at the number plate, it is BMH 4150. Please show them your hand. He has the tattoo of his number plate on his hand. Now that is an actually committed man. So we have a very beautiful black beauty here. Sir, इस गाड़ी के बारे में हमें थोड़ा सा बताइए.
ये 1964 का मॉडल है, 83 से मेरे पास है.
आपने अपनी गाड़ी को कोई नाम दिया है?
ब्लैक ब्यूटी. और ये मेरी फर्स्ट है. मेरी वाइफ जो है घर में वो सेकंड है.
वो बाद में आई है.
ये पहली है.
टफ कंपटीशन सर.
ये 83 में मेरे पास आई है और मेरा शादी 85 में हुआ.
मैंने ये सुना है कि आप जब सर्दी होती है, इस गाड़ी को आप गर्म पानी से धोते हो, उसके पीछे क्या रीजन है?
कुछ नहीं, गाड़ी को तकलीफ ना हो,
ठंडी ना लगे.
ठंड ना लगे.
लुक एट दिस इंजन, कितना सारा क्रोम है. ये आपने कोई दूसरी गाड़ी का इंजन डाला है?
ये जो गाड़ी का इंजन है ये ओरिजिनल है और ये गाड़ी का 95% सब ओरिजिनल रखा हुआ है. सर ये मैं 1993 में उसको रिस्टोर किया है. 31 साल हो गए रिस्टोर करके. वो टाइम पे 32,000 मुझे खर्चा आया था उस ज़माने में, लेकिन पूरा काम किया था. 13 किलोमीटर एवरेज देती है पर लीटर. ये जो आप केबल देख रहे हैं ये क्रूज कंट्रोल का है. अंदर से नॉब जितना खींचेंगे उतना ये एक्सीलरेटर बढ़ता है और वो हिसाब से गाड़ी चल सकती है. इस गाड़ी में इंजन केबिन में एक लाइट दिया हुआ है, वो अंधेरे के वक्त काम कर सकते हैं. मेरे इस गाड़ी में 4 हॉर्न सेट है. एक है बॉश, दूसरा है हेला, तीसरा है मुस्तफा और चौथा जो है वो म्यूजिकल हॉर्न है. मैं अभी ये गाड़ी का बॉश हॉर्न बजा के दिखा रहा हूँ. अभी मुस्तफा हॉर्न बजा रहा हूँ. अभी ये हेला बज रहा है. अभी और एक है ये म्यूजिकल हॉर्न है.
ये जो गाड़ी है, this is the Super Select, and as you can see, the previous car I didn't have any knee room, but if you look here, I have plenty of knee room, and this net, this is also stock. If I talk about the headroom, this is better than the previous one, क्योंकि Super Select जो थी, it was a more comfortable version than the previous one. And if you look here, since it's an Italian car, you will get ashtrays on both the sides, because for Italians, smoking is cool. But we don't suggest that you smoke. It is actually really harmful. And this car, it was not made in India. It was imported from Italy through a boat.
रत्नाकर महादेव साड़ी, उम्र 77. ये 1971 का फियाट ए डिलाइट. ओरिजिनल, सब गाड़ी ओरिजिनल पेंट में है, सब ओरिजिनल है.
अंकल 78 का बोल रहे हैं अपने आप को, बट मुझे ऐसे 28 के लग रहे हैं आप. और टॉम क्रूज जैसा लुक भी है इनका, है ना?
सब अच्छा लगता है मेरे को. ये गाड़ी से दूसरा गाड़ी कोई अच्छा नहीं लगता.
तो फ्रंट में जो आपके पास शीशे है, इसको आप ऐसे रोटेट कर सकते हैं एंड एंगल भी कर सकते हैं. तो जब आपकी गाड़ी चल रही है, हवा यहाँ से टकरा के सीधा आपके फेस पे आ जाएगी. सर, आपके घर में आपकी जो वाइफ है, वो गुस्सा नहीं होती आप उनसे ज्यादा टाइम इसको देते हैं?
वो चलता है.
डेली लड़ाई होती होगी.
ऐसे खुलने के बाद लाइट चालू होता है और ये बोनेट नीचे आया तो ऑटोमेटिक बंद होता है. ये बटन ऑटोमेटिक बंद होता है.
A very interesting thing about this car is that it had to change the name because the President had issue with the car being called the President. So later on it was named Premier Padmini, and this one it had the Italian engine, but the later ones they got a PAL engine which was made in India. And if you look at it, it does not have the Fiat badge, it has the PAL badge for that very reason. So these cars, they don't come with a seat belt, right?
Exactly,
and
yeah.
By law right now you're required to put on a seat belt. So is it legal to use this car without the seat belt now?
Yeah, it is legal because when we went to RTO, the officer asked, "Where's the seat belt?" He said,
Company never gave.
So it is legal.
How can you fix the seat belt now?
Because that would be modifying the car, and that is illegal. So the ironic part is, if you put a seat belt on this car, it will become illegal.
You can check the sound, just clicking sound, opening and closing. Look.
ये जो मेरी गाड़ी है प्रीमियर पद्मिनी फिएट है, 1983 का मॉडल है ये गाड़ी मैंने 2022 में ली थी। उसके पहले ये 12 साल तक एक गैरेज में पड़ी हुई थी, बहुत ख़राब कंडीशन में थी। वो उस टाइम मैंने 1 लाख की ली थी और उस पर खर्चा करके पूरा 2.5 लाख तक खर्चा हो गया था।
तो फिएट्स के बारे में ऐसा क्या है कि लोग जो लेते हैं वो इससे इतना अटैच हो जाते हैं कि उनको इसके बाद कोई और गाड़ी समझ ही नहीं आती और वो बेचना भी नहीं चाहते हैं?
ये गाड़ी बहुत सिंपल है और बहुत अच्छी है और दिखने में भी स्मॉल है। ये बहुत मैंने इतना चला है इसको, आधा भारत घूम चुका हूँ।
और इसका जो कलर है ये एक कैरेक्टर की मुझे याद दिला रहा है। वो कौन सा कैरेक्टर है?
मिस्टर बीन।
हाँ, तो आपने वही सोच के रखा है इसका कलर?
नहीं, उस टाइम ऐसा कुछ सोचा नहीं था। जब मैं फर्स्ट टाइम बॉम्बे गया था ना, तब वो उधर सब चिल्ला रहे थे मिस्टर बीन करके, तो उस टाइम जाके क्लिक हो गया कि
छेड़ रहे थे लोग आपको।
मिस्टर बीन जैसे दिखती है ये।
प्रीमियर पद्मिनीज में एक इशू हमेशा से रहा है इनका हैंड ब्रेक। इसका चलता है अभी?
नहीं, इसका बंद है, उसके ऊपर ज्यादा ध्यान नहीं देते।
दिस इज माई 1991 प्रीमियर 118 NE। 118 NE बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है बिकॉज 118 ये बॉडी थी फिएट की जिसके ऊपर ये गाड़ी बेस्ड है, एंड NE का मतलब था निसान इंजन, क्योंकि इसके अंदर निसान का इंजन आता है। दैट इज वेरी यूनिक। या तो आपको बहुत महंगी गाड़ियों में मिलता है या फिर टाटा के ट्रक पे।
2013 में इसका एक्सीडेंट हो गया था। बाद में वो गाड़ी 10 साल बंद थी। अभी रिसेंटली दिसंबर में ये रिस्टोर हुआ है, तो 5 लाख तक खर्चा गया था मेरा रिस्टोरेशन का।
तो इसके अलावा आपके पास कोई आज के जनरेशन की गाड़ी है?
हाँ, टाटा नैनो है।
ओह नाइस नाइस, बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग कनेक्शन है आपके घर में।
यस।
So this is the last Premier that ever came to India, the Premier S1.
Hello, it's Ajinkya Hivrale. I'm from Kalyan. This is a Premier Padmini S1 which I got in 2020 during the lockdown. It was in Pune. The vehicle has the original invoice. I'll show you the invoice for the vehicle. This is the Premier Padmini S1 invoice, which was 2,43,013 during 1996, and this was sold by Ram Agency in Pune. Also, I have some more spares of this vehicle which are completely original. The seat covers are also original, which are used to come in the same pattern. Even the vehicle age is around like 30 years. So approximately the seat covers are still the same, and I don't want to change it because I want to keep it as classy as possible. During that days, the AC was not there. So due to the heating issues and all, they started to give you tinted glasses, and tinted glasses were legal during that time. This is the original jack of the vehicle. And during those days, we used to get a jack which used to lift both the wheels at a time. So you just have to keep this rod over here, and once it's placed, you just have to roll it. Once you roll it, both the wheels are gonna go up. So this was something very unique.
Now the Fiat story, it didn't end here. Fiat brought in new cars like the Uno and the Palio, and they saw really good demand from the Indian market. Uno received 2.9 lakh bookings back then, which is one of the highest bookings till date. But then the hype, it slowly decreased because the people, they didn't get the after-sale service which they expected from a brand. But then yet again, Fiat didn't lose any hope. And do you know, Fiat is alive in India even today. Before that, Fiat brought in engines with Tata for their Indica and other cars. And then they also brought in a lot of engines for your Maruti Suzuki cars. And today, while the brand does not exist with any of their cars in India, the Harrier, the Compass and the MG Hector are few cars which still use the Fiat engine.